All right, guys, welcome to the training video. I'm sure you just saw the interest video and now you're moving on to the training. Please pay attention closely. There will be a test and there's just a lot of things that you need to know that way that you can be successful and maybe not jeopardize your earnings. So here, pay attention and we'll get started. So let's just get, I'll talk about the elephant in the room about ways how you can get deactivated. Obviously, a no call, no show is pretty standard. That is a real quick way to get deactivated. Constant tardiness, again, is another way to get deactivated. Canceling last minute without emergent issue. So if you have an emergency, we understand life happens. Cancel for no reason or you don't give us a reason, there's going to be, that's going to be in deactivation. Canceling before notifying manager. We give one warning just to coach you up, but this is something we feel strongly about. Make sure you give us a professional courtesy. If you need to cancel any order, just check in and ask us or tell us that you're canceling. Bad communication, just not, communicating through the process of the delivery, doing your own thing, that starts to wear on us, and we have an issue with that. Definitely stacking orders too close to each other must have manager approval inside 30 minutes. So if you got an order due at 11:30 and another one due at 11:45 and it's across town, obviously that's not going to work. So be careful what you're claiming on your app. If sometimes there might be instances where it's right down the street from another one and there's, you can do it real quick. That's totally fine. Just get approval first. So that way, we're all aware of it and nobody's surprised by it. What a good delivery driver looks like. Great communication, keep it in, contact with us about situations, maybe the restaurant late or there's traffic, can't find the customer's house. That's what a good delivery driver looks like. Very punctual, on time, not going into places early, clean appearance and setup, just looking clean, having a clean, simple setup. Always offers to set the food up. Sometimes they'll insist you not to set the food up, but always offer and maybe insist that you don't mind. Takes a lot of orders. And then just follows our directions. Pretty common stuff, common sense stuff. Other topics we'll discuss is, about the equipment, punctuality, more in depth, communication in depth, presentation, and the driver app training. Equipment, you are required to pay for your own catering bags. That is definitely a must. You're a contract worker. We pay for, the MVR report in return. About your bags, you always want to bring the bags into the restaurant. That way they know you have them. It just shows respect for their food. The bags must be clean. Proper equipment, will make your job easier. The bags, they're great. Keep them warm, but in general, they just keep your food together so they don't slosh all over the car. So, it's a dual purpose thing, and it'll just make your life a lot easier. Punctuality. This is a huge one. We're really based off punctuality with our performance in our company. It's probably the most crucial part of the delivery. We as a company are created, and it will dictate how many orders we will get in the future. Our partner watches us, and if we're not on time, they take away orders. So we're going to constantly be on top of you guys, making sure you guys are en route. If you guys, are visible. I mean, that's a big one too. Always put yourself visible 1 hour before your delivery. If you don't, you're going to be getting a call at 55 minutes before your delivery. And then if you don't pick up, then we're going to cancel your order 45 minutes before your delivery, and you run the risk of deactivation. So it's very important to be visible 1 hour before. If you are going to be late, even 5 minutes, just give us a text. Say, hey, well, the traffic's running late. I got a late start. I woke up late. Let us know. Just that way we're not, worried about what's going on. Being early is just as bad as being late. Don't walk in early to drop off and pick up. restaurants get all, nervous when you walk in 15 minutes early and the order, and they're like, oh my God, he's already here. And then they start rushing. Just walk in at the desired pickup time. Vice versa, the drop off time, same thing. They have a lot of people have strict lunch schedules. If you show up late, it might ruin the flow of it, or early, it might ruin the flow, and late. And plus we have buffers on top of it. So, there's no reason to walk in early to anything. I know there's a, creature of habit, good people, good workers want to be early for everything. In this situation, it's not a good thing. So just walk in exactly at pickup and drop off time. Make sure you hit your arrive drop off buttons. We'll be monitoring them throughout the dispatch team with our dispatch team. You guys are GPS tracked, so we can see exactly where your location's at. So if you say you're 5 minutes away, like, we know you're not 5 minutes away. So just be upfront, be, clear, communicate, punctual, and that will be, we'll be good with that. Moving on to communication. We definitely need constant communication. If you're running late or something happens at the restaurant, say the kitchen's behind or there's traffic, plus the incentive is like, if you're at the restaurant, you're waiting, you're going to get a bonus for it. So, make sure you communicate that, hey, the kitchen's still working on the order. Always ask the kitchen for an estimated time right away. So ask him how much longer, and then that way you can relay to us and we can relay to the customer. Our partner really wants to know those terms for waiting. That way we can tell the customer the exact time it should be there. If you're a few minutes late, please text us. Delivering too early is not good. We talked about that. Double check everything. Our job policy isn't to do what the restaurant's job is. It's their job to make sure everything's there. We are just strictly the delivery logistics. The biggest thing I just say is, like, just make sure they have utensils, plates, salads. Check for drinks. I always miss drinks, I feel like, for some reason. It's not our job to do their job. So those little things, the utensils and plates, that's something that's pretty crucial. And if there is something else missing when you get to the drop off, just let us know, notify us. Don't ever go back to the restaurant. The restaurant will be liable for their own redelivery in that situation. So just always let us know if the customer feels like they're missing something. Be upfront. If something happens, tell us. We need communication. If anything happens at all that you think might need to be communicated, just let us know. That way we don't have to find out about it later. Always take a photo of the simple setup, even if it's a handoff. So a lot of times you'll not think that we should get a photo for the handoff. It's definitely important to get a photo for the handoff if they don't want you to set up. Say if you go to an Amazon warehouse and you're not allowed in the back for security reasons, and you gotta hand it off. Make sure you just take a picture of the handoff. Simple setup. Take a picture of the buffet style setup. And then talking about our cancellation policy, this is a huge one that we're pretty strict on as well. If you accept an order, you must fulfill it 100%. So if you're going to accept it, make sure what you're doing. You're going to have to deliver it. You cannot cancel the same day. I mean, if you do claim it and 10 minutes later you need to cancel it, that's one thing. Still tell a manager, hey, I had to, cancel this. I'm sorry, I accidentally did it. Canceling same day. So now if you take it the day before and then a couple hours before the delivery you cancel, we will document it and penalize you $15 for the cancellation unless you have a valid excuse. So if you have like an excuse, an emergency, flat tire, something that is going on in your life, emergency, that's we'll understand. We'll still document it, just to make sure it's not a habitual habit or a habit that's that's a pattern, I guess you'd say. No cash cancellations the night before an AM order. If it's 9 o'clock at night and you're tired and you don't think you'll wake up for the 6 a.m. delivery and you cancel it 10 a.m. like for the 6 a.m. delivery at 9, nobody's awake. No one's going to know that you canceled it. It's going to really screw up our delivery for the next day. So that is a big no-no. And if you do that, and you especially don't tell a manager, that is definitely terms for deactivation. So If you have to cancel the night before because of an emergency, then let us know as soon as possible, especially for those early ones, because how are we going to find a driver when everybody's asleep from 6 to 10 mostly? So please take that into consideration. Professional courtesy, guys, when you guys cancel an order, just let us know. Be professional, be courteous, and please. Again, must notify if you have to cancel, no exceptions. If you guys cancel and you don't let us know, we're going to penalize you $10, and then still ask for a reason. I mean, even if it's a couple hours later in the day, say you have an order for tomorrow, you take the order today at 11 and you cancel at 6 p.m. for tomorrow, let us know, because we send out notifications for a reason. And so, we have to resend out notifications. We don't get notified if you guys cancel. So make sure you text us and let us know. Text your dispatch, let us know. Presentation, presenting yourself professionally when walking in is huge. Asking for your order correctly. So you're going to ask them walking in, I have an order for EasyCater. My confirmation number is usually a 6-digit number. They might ask you for further, who are you with? We are with the RMDA. That's your other thing you'd say. So I'm here for the EasyCater. Here's my confirmation number. If you want to match up addresses of where the drop-off is at, that's going to help as well. But usually if you say I'm with EasyCater, here's my confirmation number, that should work. If they need additional information like a drop-off address just to confirm, give them a drop-off address. Announcing yourself properly at a drop-off. So when you walk in, obviously say I'm here for the EasyCater order. Where would you guys like me to set up? And usually they're going to direct you into a break room. Sometimes, like I said, they might ask for just a handoff. So, and then make sure you take a picture of the handoff. Your catering setup needs to look organized and it has to make sense. So we'll get into that as well in the next slide. Your parents need to look the part as well. You guys are going into professional settings. Please try to look somewhat decent. Professional clothes, polos, nice blouse, maybe something that looks professional. No open-toed shoes, no basketball shorts, tank tops. Don't look like you're getting back from the beach. Just make it look professional. So a good setup is organized, lids on. Make sure you guys keep the lids on unless they specify, because a lot of times the food's going to be sitting, 15, 20 minutes before people actually start coming. So keep it hot. So keep the lids on. Proper order placement. If you're making a taco bar, have the shells on one side, go to meats, veggies, and so on. Don't scatter it all over the place. Make it make sense. Make it like how you would want to eat it at your house. Placement consists of how to build the food and which interest they may be coming into. So, take into account like maybe the entrance they're coming into. If they're coming from the left side, don't start from the buffet from the right side. Have it start this side and come this way. A bad setup would be, poorly organized, no rhyme or reason, still put in bags, just dropped off. Let's take it out of the bag. Let's be professionals. Let's, have good customer service. Take it out, make it look nice, and make them not have to do any work if possible. Your appearance, talked about that. Look professional. No open-toed shoes, sandals, hair clean, no hats. Unless plain black. You guys can wear hats. Just, make sure it's clean somewhat. And then the app. All right, guys.
Demo. So I am just going to go through the app a little bit. This is the front login. You should have got a text stating your credentials. This is going to be your company name, ADA. Your username is going to be right here. That you got texted. Driver is my username, and then obviously your password. All right, you're going to hit log in. It's going to prompt you. So this is the new order screen, as you can see right here. This is where you're going to be able to claim orders. Right now we don't have any commissions displayed. They are working on displaying those. That way you can see if it's worth your drive or not. you can see right here, this is your distance traveled from pickup. And then you can see what time it is up here. So I'm going to, so I can't accept any orders unless I'm turned on visible. So I'm going to turn on visible, and if I want to claim this order, I am going to hit claim. So claim it. It's for tomorrow. I accepted it. And if you go into your route, you'll see that I've accepted it. And then make sure to be visible 1 hour before your scheduled delivery. That way we know that you're on and you're ready to go. If we don't see you on within an hour, you're probably going to get a text and asking you if you're ready to go. So if you don't know where the restaurant is, this little icon right here will take you there. It'll hit maps and it will take you directly to that restaurant. So once you get there, you can hit that button, will hit you, make you go arrived. You don't need to upload a picture for when you pick up. So when you get there, you get your order. Make sure you bring your thermal bags in. You got your order. Just swipe complete pickup, and it will prompt you to the next screen. So this is the house you're going to, or the area you're going to, and then again you hit this button, and that will take you there. Same right here. Make sure you guys do get a picture. See how it says required. If you don't think you uploaded it, just try to hit complete, and see it won't let you upload it, or won't let you complete drop off. So if you don't, sometimes you may think, oh, did I upload it? It kind of looks weird. Go ahead and just swipe it, and then you'll know. You could use your camera. Other way you can do is just take a picture on your normal camera and upload it from your photo library. And so I'll do that. I'll just go from the photo library. I'll hold one in that I put in, complete drop off, and I'm done. And that's it. Really easy. Always go back to new orders to see if any orders have come in. This is your archive. You can kind of see the orders you did the last week. Profile. You can put your picture in here if you'd like. It's a pretty simple app. It's just going to take you a couple deliveries to get used to it. When you're not on, or when you're not working, just swipe your visibility off. That way you're not draining your battery. But other than that, that's pretty much how it operates. If you have any questions, please reach right out to me. Thank you. All right, guys. So I am just going to go through the app.
All right, guys. I'm going to
add
on to that.
This is the
last
front
part. I would say
login.
Just leave your visibility
You
on.
should have got a text stating your credentials. This is going to be your company name,
If
ADA.
you want to turn it off, it's just going to
Your username is going to be right here.
To get the notifications first,
That you
you'll
got
have to have the
texted.
visibility
Driver
turned on.
Is my
So
username,
that
and then
pretty much
obviously
concludes the presentation.
Hit log in.
There will be a test coming up.
So this
Shortly,
is the new order
documents
screen,
is finished,
as you can
the
see right
email
here. This is where you're going to be able to
that's,
claim
sent to you.
orders.
Just go through the step-by-step
Right now we don't have
process.
any
And
commissions
then if you have any
displayed. They
further
are working on
questions, please
displaying those.
feel
That
free
way
to
you
reach
can
out via text, and we can
see
help
if it's
you
worth
sort
your
things out.
drive or not.
But again, thank you for paying attention
You can
to
see
this
right
training.
here. This is
I think it's really going to help everybody out.
your distance traveled from pickup.
We look forward to seeing you on the road. Thank
and
you.
then you can see what time